it might take me a while to get serious with another relationship, because I'm just like, I do like this feeling right now. So
yeah,
committing is
because
just...
you're finding love in other places.
Yeah.
You're finding love in activities like the dancing in heels. You're finding love in the liberation of just being able to travel and not have to have responsibilities.
Yeah.
You're finding love within yourself. Brett, I just keep bringing him up because he just went through something similar with all of us.
Yeah.
He said something I never heard someone say before. I asked him, "Are you in love?" It was a very tough question again. And he said, this might sound really weird and selfish, but he said, "I am in love with myself, and I only recently learned how to do that."
It's so important. Like, self-love has been the most important thing that I learned in the past few months. How essential it is, and also how you should really keep practicing that self-love, and also taking time for yourself, even when you're in a relationship, and do things on your own, which I didn't do much. Everything was just around that vlogging thing, no time for hobbies, not even really having time for dates, because dates were kind of like also part of the vlog sometimes.
Here we go.
So you just kind of like lose that connection of like the relationship, and everything just becomes the vlog.
How daily vlogging destroys a relationship. It's just an all too common thing.
Yeah.
I don't know any daily vloggers who ever like really survived relationships that survived.
I think a lot of people just don't understand how much it consumes you. But also at the same time, when you are daily vlogging, you get this reward of appreciation, people engaging, you're growing, views are getting higher, you're kind of like establishing yourself as a YouTuber, and that is for itself, it's just like, it gives you feed from it.
It's a drug.
It's a drug.
It's a drug.
And you keep refreshing, and it's just like,
and just like
looking at the analytics, and you just like, you get so obsessed with it that you just
keep that needing that hit.
Dopamine.
You need that upload, that dopamine hit. It's just like heroin.
Yeah.
Upload. Yeah. And then it like goes down. We need to upload. Yeah. Views. It's
and
like
if you don't upload, you feel guilty.
Yeah.
And you feel like, I didn't upload for a day, and then the algorithm is punishing me because,
And you start jonesing, and you need more of that hit.
Yeah, it's so.
Would you say daily vlogging was one of the reasons for the eventual demise of your relationship?
I knew that you were going to ask that. And I think the answer is yes.
I'd be shocked if you said no.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's a clear yes.
It's an obvious phenomenon, just with complex details of how that happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, it goes back to, again, like what we're saying, the daily vlog becomes a drug. All you want to do is upload, and then it becomes more important than the relationship and your feelings and your connection with one another. It is the third person in the relationship.
Yes.
And it's the most important person in the relationship. And you will always be second to the daily vlog. It's
number one priority.
And I'm guilty, because I went through that phase in my life. Every daily vlogger goes through that phase in their life. That is the number one priority over everything. And relationships will suffer through that.
Yeah. And it sucks. Because you just get so lost.
You get lost in the sauce.
And it's so hard to admit, because you do have the success, right?
It's hard to admit when you're finding success and you're making money and you're living your dream.
But
right?
even like Brad said that, like, even when views were high, and you're just like, you should be happy. And I looked at the analytics, and I'm like, I should be happy. Yeah. Like, why am I?
Everything I'm working towards is
complaining about daily, like the benefits that came with daily vlogging, right? Because I made a career out of it. Like, why am I complaining about it?
And we worked our butt off to get to this place. So now we're here. So we don't have any right to be sad. We have no right to have any negative emotions, because now we're privileged, so we should be happy since we have the privilege to live the dream life.
Yeah.
That's what's ingrained in us.
Yeah.
So it's like negative emotions are not valid.
Yeah. So for me personally, I do have to say that once I stopped daily vlogging, it was the most liberating feeling I felt in a very long time. And to be very honest, I lost the passion for vlogging, especially like after the breakup. And once I started healing and finding myself again, being lost, finding yourself again, it's just like the passion and the fire came back, and I found my own voice, and it was just, it felt different. Did you subscribe to my channel?
No.